Hey, this is David Veras, and today I'm going to review this awesome program that I was fortunate to come across. It's called Syntorial, and what Syntorial is, and by the way, if you're looking for a discount link, I'm going to put the link in the description below. It's my special link, usually around Black Friday, New Year's, Veterans Day, things like that. You're going to find a special price within the link. It's not always available. So if it's not available, I'm sorry, just come back another time. But the link you want to try to use is in the comments below if you're looking for the discount. So my review of Syntorial is that I think it's cool because it's a video game, and if you learn the synthesizer, which is the instrument that Syntorial is teaching you how to use, you're going to be able to sound different and have a different vibe to your tracks versus other people who are just using the presets. It's just going to give you a huge leg up when it comes to making music. I can't recommend it enough. I think if I can go back in time and follow a roadmap to getting good as a producer or getting better at EDM music, house music, techno, whatever you call it, this is going to be like one of the first things I do. It's on my to-do list. Like, go through Syntorial, learn the synthesizer, and you're just going to be so much further ahead than anybody else who doesn't learn the synthesizer, that they're using the same presets or they're watching a bunch of YouTube videos to try to learn the synthesizer when it's an instrument. You almost have to memorize a lot of things that are going on the synthesizer, and then you can just make music without having to think about it too much. You know what a synthesizer can do, you start tweaking with it, you know exactly what sounds you're trying to go for, and then you go straight to it. So what's cool about Syntorial is that it is a video game. I think, to me, this is the best way to learn anything is with like a video game type of environment, where in this game specifically, it gives you, like, it goes over some terms or some new thing that you haven't learned about a synthesizer yet, and then at the end of the new lesson, you're gonna listen to the sounds that you just learned about in the lesson, and then you're gonna try to replicate those sounds and try to tell Synthesizer or Syntorial how you try to make those sounds. And I'm just gonna show you. I think I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it, but you submit the answer, and then it tells you, hey, this is, you got close to doing that, or you got it wrong. And then another thing it goes over is the quiz, where it goes over the terms that you learned as well, and then you got to have multiple choice questions to answer that new thing that you learned, and the question that it's asking you about. So enough butchering the program. Let me just show you really quick what it looks like. So this is the home page. You're going to go through beginner, apprentice, artisan, and alchemist, and I'm still a beginner, and I've learned so much, so I think this program is going to be so invaluable when it comes to doing those unique, cool things you can do with synthesizers. So the first lesson, it goes over pulse waves and basically the waveform that you choose to make the sound that you're trying to make, and that's 101. This is like building the floor before you build a house. This is the first thing you got to learn. So this is a little example of what a quiz looks like at the end of the lesson. It makes, what is the raw sound a synth makes? A waveform. What do we call the raw sound? Yeah. Okay. See, I got that right, because that would have been bad if I got that wrong. But I do remember that. Well, anyways, that's the vocabulary type part of the whole thing, and then and then there's something really cool. So this is
the first of many on your books, which I show you how to take what you learned in this section and apply it in the real world.
Awesome.
I may give you some patches to recreate on a synth of your choice. I'll talk about the differences between synths, because they don't always implement parameters in the same exact way. I'll show you how to make certain types of patches like leads, basses, plugs. I'll also show you how to use controls in subtle ways. Sometimes you can dial in just a little bit of something, and it's subtle. It's not obvious, but it makes this change that can be felt.
Okay, so he just explained that a lot better than I was going to do it. But yeah, he's going to teach you everything, and then you learn that in this lesson you learn the oscillator 1, the waveforms, and then what you do, well, let's go back to that lesson.
On your own.
Dang, how can I do it?
On your own.
Well, I guess he doesn't really go over anything too much there.
False switch.
Alright, so this is another example of what a challenge looks like. See, it gives the sound. And then you have to try to make that sound. And I think that's what pulls away. So. There you go. Sweet, and I got it right. So if I got it wrong, it would tell me I got it wrong, and then it would show me why I got it wrong. So, very similar to a video game. If you're anything like me, you grew up playing video games, and to me, video games has always been the best way to learn anything. I think I learned how to drive a car playing video games. I think it's great. So this program overall, I think 10 out of 10 stars. I would recommend it to anybody. I think it's, you know, maybe I'm repeating myself, but it's so important to learn the synthesizer if you're trying to make electronic dance music or even, you know, other types of music as well. But especially that, I mean, most sounds come from some type of synthesizer when you're listening to EDM. So, you know, highly recommend it. I think it's a great program. There's a money back guarantee as well. If you don't like the program, you know, just ask for your money back and no problem at all. But I think if you really do use this program, you start using it, you're going to be ahead of the game of anybody else. It is 101 training for me. And like I said earlier, I would go back in time, start all over, and this would be one of the first things I would do. Now that I know. But anyways, if you decide to buy the program, I would really appreciate it if you bought it through my link. You also might get a discount as well. Just go to www.golearnthesynth.com. And if you're not just ready to buy the program, I have this other cool resource you can use. It's a Synthesizer PDF cheat sheet, and I give it to you for absolutely free. All I do is ask for you to join my mailing list. So all I need is your email and I'll send it straight to you. And on this sheet of paper, it's one sheet of paper, and it has every or most synthesizer settings on it, and it tells you what they do. So you can, as you look at the sheet, you can try to make that sound that you're trying to make, and then you'll have you know, it's just a cool resource. It's free. All I ask is you join my mailing list, and I think it's really going to help you out when it comes to making sounds that you want to make. So I appreciate you watching this tutorial. I hope I hope you got something out of it. If not, just check out the free, you know, get the discount or whatever, if that's what you're really looking for. But I hope the review was awesome. If you have any questions about the program, please ask me. I'll be happy to help you. Come back to this channel if you like this type of content. We're going to talk about everything music production. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.